So, after 5 years of living in Taiwan, I am finally leaving. But why? And where? Welcome to the Philippines, my first time out of Taiwan in 4 years. And yes, I did just pull a Lucas, as it's known in the industry. And now that you all know where I'm going, let me explain who I'm going with before I tell you why I'm going. This is Kirby. He's from Cebu, a local, the one who's going to be showing us around. He's a coworker of mine.
The air is cooler than Taiwan's.
But it's weird because it's wetter.
Yep.
And another coworker of mine is Anya. She's from Canada. She's great. This is traveling with a Canadian. Hasn't even gotten off the air. I haven't gone on the airplane yet. Just got a beer in her hand.
We barely made it to the gate.
And of course, you all know Glory.
The whole time, you have no idea how tight my has been.
Yeah, everybody in the Philippines parks with their windscreen wipers up.
You dance in Cebu?
Everybody in the Philippines drives enormous cars.
And in Taiwan, they're all super tiny.
Yeah, you can't
fit
them
anywhere.
I'll explain why we left Taiwan in just a second, but apparently in the Philippines you can't do anything until you've been to this place called Jollibee. So we met up with Kirby's uncle who drove us for a way. Hi, Uncle Ellie. God, look at the size of this Jesus car.
French fries, large, onion.
This is my first Jollibee ever, dude.
Yeah.
Is this the must-have first meal of the Philippines?
Oh, definitely. This is like the McDonald's of the Philippines. As soon as you land, this is what like my go-to food every time.
What's better, KFC or Jollibee?
For a Filipino, I would say Jollibee, but I now love KFC because I have no choice. Thank you.
That's so cute.
Damn, this is nice.
We are spoiled.
Whoa. First time Jollibee chicken.
It's just a gravy.
10 out of 10.
I think
like-
the gravy makes it 10 out of 10 though.
And like Anya said, I miss gravy so much. It's one of those things that Taiwan just doesn't have. Like any meat gravies, they don't really eat it as often as we do in the West.
Even KFC.
Yeah, it's all in the gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. Jollibee's amazing. This stuff needs to come to Taiwan for sure.
With gravy.
With gravy.
Or just bring the gravy.
If you don't bring the gravy, stay here. In the Philippines, they drive the world's largest cars on the world's smallest streets. How do you feel driving this behemoth of a car down these streets?
I don't know.
And when you know a local Cebuano like Kirby, this big city becomes a small town real quick, because look who we ran into.
Hi, Mom. We wanted to say hi.
Hi, good to see you again. And then yes, you've waited long enough. We were driving to a Filipino 7-Eleven so we could finally tell you why we left Taiwan. You and I were talking about leaving Taiwan, and I asked you where you went, and you said, hello. No thanks.
What did you say?
I don't know. You said you went to Hong Kong, and I asked you why, and what did you say?
Sometimes you just need a break and you need to get out of places.
What makes Taiwan make you feel that way?
I think routine.
Routine.
Sometimes you just need a different change of scenery. Sometimes you just need to see a different chair. So if you wake up, you have the same routine. Wake up, make coffee, take the dog out, get on scooter, go to work, teach, go home, walk the dog, go to bed. Same thing, same thing, same thing. So sometimes you just need to look at something a little different. And I was stuck in Taiwan for like 4 years, and I originally came to go travel Asia, and then COVID hit and I got stuck, and I loved it. Like I liked it because I got to travel around Taiwan and I saw everything, and it was really fun. But then the borders opened up, and I was like, knowing I could leave then, I was like, I need to get out, and I just need to finally do it.
And I think Taiwanese people feel the same way. They go a little stir crazy staying on the island for long enough. As great of an island as Taiwan is, it's only so big, and you need to see more. And so lots of Taiwanese people almost annually will travel to the Philippines or Thailand or Vietnam, especially Japan. Korea's become really popular.
One thing I really appreciate about Taiwan and what they did during COVID was because they knew everyone was going to go a little stir crazy because we couldn't actually leave and you get stuck doing the same thing every day.
Money for food? I don't even have money for food. Sorry, kid.
You could actually travel around Taiwan. They wanted people to go around and explore the country. And they actually lowered the price of our hotels. And they made more of an effort to put on different events and things where I feel like any other country like Canada or the States would have taken that as an opportunity to make the prices
Hike
go
prices up, yeah. Domestic travel
so
came
it was
easier.
nice, and I think without COVID, I wouldn't have traveled Taiwan as much as I did.
Yeah.
So I got to see almost a whole island, loads of little islands around it that were still Taiwan, obviously. So Taiwan did good, but you need a break sometimes now and get out. Take all the Kool-Aid.
They got Gatorade.
I miss Gatorade so much. This is like the best hangover cure.
Yep. They have gravy everywhere here. Look at that. Is it like gas stations have gravy?
That's right.
That was a Filipino 7-Eleven, and they have paper bags as opposed to plastic bags like in Taiwan. I kept waiting for the door to go doo doo and open up automatically.
It's actually nice not to hear it because I imagine people working 7-Eleven, Family Mart, or OK Mart
They
are
must go
actually
insane.
cynically yeah.
Filipino bus, real safe. Goddamn. They're so funky looking. We got these Filipino Kit Kats.
Take it.
And they're called Take It.
Take it!
Read the logo, the slogan as well. Why wait for a break? Take it
That's
now.
actually
It's
funny.
so...
That's such a slap to Kit Kat.
Yeah, I want to try it.
You have no life skills at all.
Yeah, I didn't look how I opened it. Opened all the 3 corners of it.
This is what you did.
There we go. Oh my god, it's melted.
We're in the Philippines.
That's true. Is it exactly like a Kit Kat?
The wafer bit's much smaller and the chocolate's much more.
Later that night, we met some of Kirby's friends for dinner. And if you don't know much about Filipino food, oh man, you gotta watch this next part because it is unreal. It's so good. Starts with a whole lot of pork. There's a lot going on there. There's like really, really crispy skin. Really like almost hard to bite through. But the pork is so tender. There's so much, I won't call it a lot of flavor, but it's like, it's mostly texture. The way they cook it's like amazing. That's unbelievable. Dipping it in the drippings from when they cooked it. I've never had pork that tender before. That's so good. That's unreal. I've never had pork like that. That's insane. So this rice they cook with garlic, I can smell it. It's so good. And this is the one thing I've been really excited to try. It's really simple, but I think cooking rice with garlic is so genius. And it's just not something that they do really in Taiwan that much, is add garlic to rice. I'm sure they do it. Butter? That's got everything I like. It's very barbecue-y. It's very good.
Pig's ears, pig's ears.
Really?
The head.
It's just the head.
The skin.
That's so good. So this is pig blood stew, but there's meat in there, no? Oh, there is meat. So it's meat in a blood stew. Now I'm pretty used to pig's blood in Taiwan, but it's not. It doesn't look like this ever. That's good. It tastes like curry. It tastes like curry, like an Indian curry almost. The flavors are very pungent, but it's not like a bad blood taste. It's not metallic like a lot of blood usually tastes. This is all excellent. This is the way you do pork. The real proper way to do pork. Everybody loved this food, including Anya, in case you couldn't tell.
It kind of tastes more like the skin mixed with the meat. Like both flavors together. Just like a Pokemon when it evolves.
It's like a Pokemon evolves.
This is the same pork as before, but it's fried. It's so good. Especially with the vinegar. It's crispy. I'm such a huge fan of all this food. I love how meat heavy it is. I love the garlic and the rice. Everything's just so good. And it's so easy to eat. You just take it in one bite. Whereas I feel like a lot of foods, say by Taiwan by comparison, you get like a lot of bone and you're spitting stuff back in and into your plate. And it's really difficult to eat and it takes forever to eat it. This, you can just shovel it into your mouth. It's so good. I love it. Now, the only thing in the Philippines that's better than their food are their people. And Kirby's friends took us for a night out. They were so friendly and so fun. Filipino people party hard.
Why do people in Philippines drive bigger cars?
To compensate for our
I can say that. Compensate for our big egos.
Oh, is that it?
Is there a real reason why people drive such huge cars here?
No, because we have such small roads. So we need to have bigger cars. Doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
No, just like most Filipinos, I think like it's a social status.
Yeah, if the bigger your car,
like in here,
The bigger your
that's
shoes.
usually the case. That's not applicable. Like I'm like a fucking size 9. So.
Wait, let me see. Are you sure?
Yeah, size 9.
Yeah, but I'm a size 11. Come on, you know, we don't talk about size. We talk about performance. Don't you
Forget about me. Forget about me.
So aren't we so glad to have Kirby back home?
We had a great time, and make sure you tune in next week because I'm going to ask Filipino people what they think about Taiwan, and some of their answers were really funny, really interesting. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. It would really help if you subscribed. This break was much needed, and I'll catch you guys on the next week for another video.